Welcome back to the next exciting episode of fucking Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Here I am. It's Civvie.
Prime Minister.
It's the Prime Minister. Indeed.
Too little too late, hero. I won't be needing my little shield here any longer.
Why not? Why'd you take him this far then?
Stop! What about all the good things war has done for us?
Yeah.
Why don't we ever hear speeches about that? Jobs, technology, a common purpose?
Raiden, forget me. Stop him.
You ain't listening. Mind if I got in?
Yes, I do.
All we're saying, give war a chance!
Oh.
No!
All right.
He's all yours, Sam! Let's go.
Whoop. Luckily, this is a fight you just lose.
Self-taught, and not half bad. Still. Your technique lacks something.
Come on. Kill me already. It's obviously a fight I can't win.
Now I see. You deny your weapon its purpose.
Huh?
It yearns to bathe in the blood of your enemies, but you hold it back. No.
My sword is a tool of justice.
No, my sword. It's a tool of justice. Stop hitting with fire. That's not a sword. All right. That seems bad. I don't know.
Brendan, are you all right? You're almost clear of the tunnel. Just hang on.
Gotta try hard on that. Whoa. Did you want to practice first?
Yeah, I only have one arm now. I would love to practice. Thank you.
Gotta try hard on that. Whoa. Did you want to practice first?
Come on, hit me. There we go. Like, who's driving this train? Like, do you not notice?
Happens when you bring a tool to a sword fight. It's over. Lucky devil.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Shut up. Fucking Metal Gear.
Down you go!
Oh, shooting the missiles. Oh, flares.
Flares!
This is why you always shoot. If you have multiple missiles, you don't shoot them all at once. You gotta stagger them so that the flares get knocked out by one or two of the missiles instead of having to reload and the helicopter going behind a mountain. Damn it, helicopter. All right, there we go. Finish the first mission. S rank. Yeah, look at all that BP. Now we gotta go forward. What could be next? Get my mouse off the screen, that's what it is. Okay, we took 3 weeks. What did we do in 3 weeks? We bought an airplane. Or a boat? A boat plane. It's definitely an airplane. It's a very slow airplane looking at those wings.
How is it, Ryder?
So far, so good.
Got
I've got a clean visual.
A direct feed to your optic nerve. Yes, I should hope so, huh? I mean, how does it feel to fly like a bird?
Like a bird strapped to a remote control rocket.
We will get you in safely, Tovarich. Just relax and enjoy the ride.
Right.
Can you hear me, Raiko?
Doctor.
Remember the 2 procedures to maintain your new body. 1. Seizing nano repair units from your foes. And 2.
Absorbing their electrolytes. I got it.
Yes, enemy cyborgs should provide plenty of MCFC electrolytes once you slice them open and extract their fluids.
They're terrorists. I was planning on that anyway.
Oh, and their left hands, if you please.
Excuse me?
What?
Their combat data
specifically
stored
that?
on holographic memory, typically located in the left hand. That data is very valuable. I am authorized to offer you upgrades and services in exchange for it.
How generous.
Ich liebe Kapitalismus. Had the wall come down a few years earlier, I would have a Nobel Prize on my shelf.
There, I see land.
And instead of a lot of arms?
3 mics out and closing. No activity at the airbase. Looks like we don't need to worry about interceptors.
Great. Then we have time for a quick briefing.
I know you miss me, Kev, but I've been all over the materials.
That's what you said before Montenegro. Look, just humor me, buddy. Objectives, of course, are enter Abkhazia, neutralize the terrorists, and restore the rightful government, or what's left of it anyway. The president and most of the cabinet have been killed, and a military junta's been established. The terrorists brain-jacked all the high-ranking officers, and their cyborgs scattered the rank and file. The few leaders who have survived have no way of openly opposing...
Do all three of these people have different keyboards?
That's why they called us.
Andrei Dolzaev, leader of the occupation forces, an extremist linked to both the St. Petersburg massacre of 2015 and last year's terror spree in Georgia. And his arms supplier, none other than Desperado Enforcement.
Ah, such a good logo.
Imani's killers.
If we don't stop them here, they could destabilize the entire region. But our more immediate problem is Jetstream Sam. I believe you've met.
The only problem I see is that nickname.
I've got my enhancements this time. He won't be an issue.
I got that
He might
booty
not
this
even be in the
time.
country, but keep an eye out just in...
Oh, sorry.
Ready for insertion.
That's what I tell all the ladies. Whee! Nice. DOA 7. Raiden.
Raiden, you landed safely, huh? First, head inland. The waypoint is marked on your Soliton radar. Contact us on Codec if you have questions.
Okay. I don't have any of my items. Alright. So let's customize. Let's see if it saved my customizations. Or if it saved the stuff I bought. It doesn't look like it. That's okay. That armor's not white enough. So I got... life. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it doesn't save any of your stuff. I'm gonna get this one because I like it. Yeah. Okay. I think it saves your VR stuff though, like all the ones that you have.
First, head inland.
This is the upgrade I got. Let's jump. Lets you witch time, basically, or it lets you do a slight jump to get out of the way of stuff. So let's codec. It's codec time. Welcome to Metal Gear.
I'm on the ground.
Time to listen to some people talk.
Glad to hear it. Entering on foot was the right move. That craft isn't equipped with stealth camo. Or octo camo, obviously, since that would be useless in midair.
And we wouldn't want to get your pricey new jet damaged, now would we?
Duh. The MQ-133C was not cheap, Tovarich. Now, keep alert. According to intel, you could find significant cyborg deployment here. If you were to be cornered by an entire squad, it might get difficult, even for you.
Doubt it.
Understood. Some fighting will be necessary, though. I've got electrolytes to replenish.
This is not an infiltration mission. There is no need to hide or avoid combat outright, huh? Just do not get reckless. Stay safe and stay focused on your mission.
All right.
Looks like a war zone out here.
The palace cleared out quick when Dolzaev's men showed up. The streets got pretty hot after that. We're definitely gonna see a few civilian casualties here. Luckily, it looks like most of them got out of the city before things got bad. They've basically got control of the entire town and are using the refinery as their HQ.
And that's why we're hitting the plant.
Keep in mind, those cyborgs are contractors. For most of these guys, this is just a job. In theory, once you eliminate their commanding officer, they should scatter pretty quickly.
All right.
How we doing, Courtney?
You're looking good on our end. GPS and audio-visual feed coming in fine. Energy consumption? Check. Damage levels? Check. Blood pressure, brain waves, blood sugar? Check, check, check. All this monitoring equipment, I got a better view than if I was standing right next to you. Anyway, I'll be saving all your data.
You ever think about doing up your shirt, ma'am? Maybe having some fucking class?
You want a manual save.
Copy that. Good to hear that hasn't changed with this new body.
Yep, the basic system's exactly the same. So, did you want to save?
Yeah, sure.
And save complete. Simple, huh?
Copy. And glad to hear you're okay after Africa. That ambush was no joke.
Tell me about it. 3 armored vehicles should have been plenty for that job. And it would have been against any typical guerrilla force.
I keep asking myself, where would an anti-Imani faction get the cash to hire cyborgs?
It just doesn't add up. Maybe there's some intel I missed. A lead I should have followed up on. Maybe if I reacted faster, or coordinated better. I don't know.
You can't think that way, Courtney. Not in this business. You did everything you could. Put it behind you and move on.
You're right. Thanks.
All right, Doctor.
Shall we review the capabilities
He's not part of Maverick,
your new
apparently.
body?
Copy that. Go ahead, Doc.
As we discussed, you've been outfitted with 2 revolutionary new abilities.
Fuel electrolyte absorption and self-repair from seized nanopaste.
Precisely. First, electrolyte absorption. This is simplicity itself. As your HF blade is linked directly to your fuel cells, simply cut into any source of electrolytes. Say, a hostile cyborg made up of CNT muscle fiber. And your fuel cells will recharge on their own. Rather elegant, wouldn't you say?
Indeed.
I would indeed. It's been great so far.
But the repair process is a bit more involved. A bit more messy, you might say. Most military cyborg models store a cache of biotic self-repair nanopaste in their lower abdomen.
So I need to slice them open and use Zandatsu to extract it. Cut and take, in other words.
Correct. Once extracted, you need only to crush this unit in your hand to absorb the repairing agent inside.
Delicious.
Keep in mind, it is extremely delicate. If the unit should hit the ground, some paste will surely leak out. It will still repair your body, but less so than if you can retrieve it directly before your foe falls over.
Basically, harvest their organs before their body can even hit the ground.
Rather gruesome, I realize. But then you Americans enjoy a bit of gore, don't you?
Yeah,
I may
you
be a citizen,
Americans.
But I've never really thought of myself as American.
Oh? Well, yes, I suppose I could understand that given your history. But what then? Surely you don't identify as a Liberian.
I don't identify with anyone. No nation. No ethnic group. I'm my own man. Anyway,
I love
I
eggs.
seem to recall those gory torture porn movies were pretty popular in Germany, too.
Indeed, indeed. These splatter films are big in Germany, Russia, Japan, everywhere.
The 3
Pretty much
countries.
Everywhere except regions afflicted by actual warfare. It all has to do with taming our fears, you know?
Huh?
The desire to feel fear, to taste death, but from a safe distance. These films allow the viewer to delude themselves into thinking they have overcome their fears. This...
Okay, Doc. I got the gist. Let's save the full psych lecture for some other time, though, huh?
All right, there we go. We have experienced the codec. All right, what could be here? Oh, they got camo.
Bastards are using stealth camo to ambush you. Nice try, but it won't do any good against a state-of-the-art cyborg like you, eh? To parry incoming hits, throw out your own barrage of light attacks while your foe is on the offensive.
Get off!
Mine. Easy. I actually think you can cut those guys without even damaging them.
Had your fill?
With this body, I could take these guys with no eyes. Intel wasn't exaggerating on the cyborg count.
Well, you know how fast the tech's been spreading these last few years. That CNT muscle fiber packs the power of a jackhammer into every limb.
What enterprising soldier of fortune could resist? And cyborgs are still human. Real
Thinking people. Way less risk of collateral damage than your typical UAV strike.
And don't forget the PR angle. Nations start playing Frankenstein with their troops, and the public goes nuts. PMCs, on the other hand, are off the ethical radar.
Yeah, they still don't even count PMCs in official death tolls. With SOP out of the picture, private militaries needed a new edge on the market. We got it.
In a way, cyborgs are just SOP troops by another name. Only all muscled up and less predictable.
But it makes you wonder, where'd Desperado find these guys?
Wouldn't that be a story?
They're like walking vending machines.
Right. Vending machines full of blood.
Easy there, Dracula. Like I said, they're still people.
People who terrorize and take innocent lives for money. They sowed their fate when they took this job. I'm just the Reaper.
I'm just the Reaper.
It's a bit cold, Raiden.
Even for you.
I'm the
Anyway,
Reaper.
His school? Let's get to work.
Die, die,
Time to reach the
die.
peace.
Right.
Alright. No damage. S rank. Just looking for boxes. Doesn't look like there's any boxes. That's unfortunate. That had it coming.
Raiden, this is Boris. Give me your status.
I walked
Looks
30
clear.
fucking
No
feet,
one in
Boris.
sight.
Good. Let's recap the route you will take. As I said, the enemy's HQ is in the refinery along the coastline. Dolzaev has been spotted there using satellite photography. Also on site, Mistral, a Desperado captain.
So I go through the city, cross the bridge into the old town, then head down to the rear of the refinery.
Still, I think they anticipate us. They will probably have a grand reception awaiting you at the old city. Do not let your guard down.
There we go. Oh, yeah, I gotta equip those. Excuse me? Hello? Up the box. Thank you. Box. Buddy! Data storage. Also another box. Okay, how... Oh, that's not good there. More repair juice. Oh, fuck. The game was just gonna let me do it. I got scared. Apparently 1 to 20. Alright. Next.
Hostiles in the lower corridor, I see. Try to flank them, or approach
There's
from
something on
behind.
the floor over there. More repair juice. Good. And dead. Get him.
Excellent, Raiden.
Alright.
Raiden, take that main thoroughfare. You can use augment mode to see where the enemy is located.
I'm not using
Your
it for the
body
enemies,
analyzes
but yeah.
radar and IR data to construct your AR display. Huh. Some civilians are still in the city. That is not good.
Let's see. I know this guy's got a rocket launcher. So I want him. Where's that one? It's like in the building? Hmm. Must be a way in there somehow. Where's the guy? Okay, he's right there. Shh. Got him. All right. With that, I think we'll be done for today. And we'll come back tomorrow with some more Metal Gear here on Split Screen. I'm Civvie.
What are you doing here?
Fucking
This
shit.
area is off limits. What? No, I'm not doing anything.
And I'll see you guys next time.